Hello guys, welcome to the video, and this is the first day of trading every day until I become profitable. And yeah, so today I'll be trading this generated data range from March 15th 2022 to I think May 23rd 2022. So we're gonna use 1000 as our initial balance and start backtesting. So I want to use 5 minutes to find a trade. So 105 to 110. I do this so that I don't waste too much time overthinking, and I can actually know how good I am. So I've only been learning for 2 weeks, by the way. So if I do or make any silly mistakes, then you guys need to forgive me, please. So first things first, this is an upward trend that looks like hit liquidity and is now going back. This is on the daily chart, but will it go back down like this the same way it came up? Maybe not. It's going to come here, pull back, then go down like this. Don't have much time, but maybe it comes like this, pull back, pull back, pull back. Wait, that's not a good way of showing it, but this is what I mean. Comes down, pull back, comes down, pull back, comes down, pull back, down, like that. So that's exactly what I meant to say. So the overall trend on the daily chart is definitely bearish. So another way we can check that is just like this, bearish, bearish, and I think you guys get the point. So I have, when did I start? I have 4 minutes left. So this is what I meant by with, okay, so it goes down with a, what's it called? With a pullback, yeah, with a pullback, then goes back down, pull back down. So first of all, this is high, bro, can you move that thing out of my face? Okay, anyways, since I don't have a lot of time, this is a change of character right there. Change of character to show, this kind of confirms that the trend is bullish. And is going to continue being bullish. Then now we need to look for maybe a 1 hour fair value gap somewhere here. 1 hour fair value gap. I mean, not 1 hour, 1 day. If you can find a 1 day fair value gap, that would be amazing. And yes, we do. 1 day fair value gap is currently being tested. So come to the 1 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, we also use this to determine, so it's still bearish on the 4 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, so high, low, lower high, lower low, change of character, change of character there, so high, low, lower high, low, lower high, low. So as you can see, it's still going down. So probably what I will do is probably wait for full candle close below the fair value gap. Or if you're looking for, let's see, if you're looking for like a really long trade, I'm running out of time. Okay, since I'm trying to explain, I'm just going to give myself an additional 5 more minutes. But if I was doing this by myself, I would have given myself only 5 minutes. So yeah, this change of character there. Mm, uh, this change of character is usually actually a really good way of predicting a pullback. As you can see, there's a pullback to here. This is some really good money from here to here. That's almost how many pips? 58 to 88. That's almost 30 pips. That's actually really really good. If you can maybe scalp that maybe. So what we are looking for is, we are in scalpers. We are traders, day traders. So I mean, there's the other ICT method of drawing swing high, swing low, and the Fibonacci treatment and trading. I mean, it kind of works, but I really don't like that because I find it really difficult to identify swing high and swing low. But honestly, in this situation right here, I think that's the best. That's the best way to do it. So this is our swing high. This is our swing low. This is our swing low here. Um, so the trend is bearish, so we should only be looking for bearish sales. We need price to come back up to this area before we look for a sell downward. And this is on the 1 hour time frame. Should probably be doing this swing low. Where's the swing low? Swing low, swing high. We need price to come back up here before we look to sell lower. Honestly, I don't know how good this setup is, so I'm just going to test it regardless. And if this setup doesn't work, I think I'm also going to look for more fair value gaps. And wait, I'm going to look for a 1 hour fair value gap, which isn't the easiest to find. 1 hour fair value gap. The ones I'm seeing are really small and they've already been invalidated. So actually the problem, this is a fair value gap right here. Ooh, and look at where the fair value gap is. The fair value gap is literally where our 7.05 optimal trade entry zone is. So if price respects this fair value gap, we're going to wait for it to push. Actually, we can look to buy both sides of the trade. So okay, just had some weird ass noises. So what we're going to do here is, there's another fair value gap here. I don't know if I got it right. Honestly, I'm just going to leave it that way. I think it's okay. So this is the 1 hour. Is there any other fair value gap? There is a gap here on the 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, gaps are equally respected as fair value gaps are. But as you can see, the gap comes and it becomes an inverse. Yeah, inverse gap. So an inverse gap is a good sign because it shows the market is still dumping. I'm going to make my trade entry at 117, because this is exactly what I don't like, because now I keep overthinking. Okay, so going to look for a retest of this fair value gap here and see if maybe it breaks below Okay, so there we go. The fair value gap is tested, and does it close? I'm trying to see if it closes below any of the fair value gaps. Okay, it closes below. Looks like it closes below the 1 hour fair value gap, but doesn't close below the. I mean, it closes below the 4 hour fair value gap, but doesn't close below the 1 hour fair value gap. So, what I do here is move to the 5-minute time frame and start looking for confirmations. And start looking for confirmations here. So, our confirmations are 5-minute fair value gap. Here it is. This is if you want to play it a bit safe. If you're not feeling like playing it a bit safe, we can look for a fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. Fair value gap. Fair value gap here. That's a fair value gap there. There's a change of character here. Change of character there. There's also another change of character here. Honestly, I'm not sure if these gaps are made by the market or it's just the application not being able to render the correct information. But this right here looks like a gap as well. And the gap is followed by a really strong bullish. Yep, I should have entered there. Fuck, and I just knew it. So if I was going to enter this trade, I guess we could possibly wait for the trades to retrace back to this gap for a re-entry, or we just take the aggressive. Because technically speaking, if we go back to my 5-minute chart, it's just broken below, broken above the fair value gap. So still, this is, what time is it? 1:17 exactly. So this is still a decent. So this is still a decent entry zone. So I'm just gonna put a stop loss there, and then we look to target 2R and a slightly bigger lot size. So I'm just gonna remove 1 0. Bro, what's wrong with this thing, bro? Like, I'm trying to click it, but it won't let me click it. Bro. Ah, I was so close. There we go. Oh my fucking god. and submit. So let's see if we are right or wrong. And we hit stop loss. Damn. I mean, it was looking good for a moment until it wasn't. Hmm. Okay. So what went wrong? We were unable to break above um the fair value gap, and I guess that's what I get for trying to play both sides. I should have waited for it to come back down to the optimal trade entry zone. Hmm. I'm just curious to see whether it ever went back up. Ooh, it never went back up, so I completely messed that up. Honestly speaking, I didn't think it was going to break below the. Was it the 4 hour time frame? I mean, the 4 hour fair value gap. Actually, it was the 1 hour fair value gap. I mean, one day. Yeah, so it just literally closed below the 1 day fair value gap. This is exactly what you get for not following your strategy. Because remember in the beginning of the video, I said that we have a bearish structure. I tried buying the pullback, but that didn't work out. That's why we should always be looking for sales. But yeah, I guess I learned a lot from that. So I'm going to leave this running for a few days. Okay, let's use it from here. So the trend went from being bullish to now being bearish. So let's see our daily bias. So we have really huge change of characters, really long change of characters. So let's start from here. Here we have, so my 5 minutes starts at 125. Let me look at my phone a bit. Okay, so here we have a high. We have a high. Wait. I need to. To zoom this out so that I can get it right. Okay, so high. Oops. As you can see, guys, if we waited for price to go back up to this fair value gap, this is exactly what I was saying. I missed the entry, bro. Imagine if I entered from here. Imagine if I entered from there all the way down to here. 1832, 1998. How many pips are those? Oh my days. Anyways, we already missed that, so you just have to get used to it. So hi. So this is a hi, bro. Are you okay? So we go hi. Wait. How are we going to do this? This is a downward trend, right? Does it even have higher highs and higher lows, bro? I'm so fucking confused. It's literally just red candlesticks and order blocks. Order block. Order block. This just shows that price is just going to continue dumping and dumping and dumping. And it doesn't even look like it wants to pull back. This is actually really tough. But I'm just going to use my old bias. So okay. So apparently the next day is going to be bearish. It's going to be bullish as well. I guess that does make sense. I see a fair value gap here. So I'm guessing this next trend is just going to come. Probably touch here, then continue lower. I also have another fair value gap here. Okay, yeah. Actually, I do believe that that the trend is. We also have a fair value gap here. That looks like has been invalidated and becomes an inverse fair value gap. Yeah, the trend is definitely bullish. Let's go look at the 4-hour time frame. High, low, lower, high, change of character. Change of character. Then we make a high, low, lower high, low, lower high, lower high. So, looking at the 4-hour chart, it looks like there's a 4-hour fair value gap right there, and this 4-hour fair value gap over here becomes our buy zone together with this order block right here. All this comes together and becomes our buy zone. So for our sell zone, I think this is still good. How many pips is this? Our buy zone to our sell zone, 187, 1831. So roughly about roughly about 46 pips. I really hope I got that right. Okay, so I may or may not have missed this entry as well, because yeah, this was the entry right here. This was the entry, this was the re-entry, and now price is going to go up into our buy zone. Hopefully, actually, we should have bought here, set our stop loss to here and taken to risk to reward ratio, and it will have hit. But that's the 4 hour chart, so no one's going to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So honestly, the best thing I can do is wait. It looks like we tap into the fair value gap, but not the OB. Now we tap into the OB. So I'm going to look for 1 hour fair value gaps that maybe hold strong. Bro. Okay, so 1 hour chart, price taps the order block and see it forms a bearish engulfing. A bearish engulfing. 1 hour fair value gap. Where are you? There you are. I see you. It's a 1 hour fair value gap being respected. Price might jump from there. So we have a 1 hour fair value gap. We have a change of character. Probably in the next, let's see. Yeah, this is definitely a change of character. Hmm. So now I should be looking for fair value gaps. Unfortunately, all I'm seeing is bullish fair value gaps. This is a bullish engulfing candle. So probably price is probably going to come back down to here. So I'm gonna take the trade short, TP there, stop loss there, and then we take a higher lot size. Submit and play. There we go. And just like that, we hit TP. So guys, as you can see, that's how I analyzed the market. So we first started by analyzing daily bias. We got our daily bias wrong. The daily bias was, I predicted it to be bullish, it was bearish. But we looked at the 4 hour time frame. We looked at those higher highs, higher lows, and so the trend is going downward. Then we came to the 15 minute, we came to the 1 hour fair value gap. we kept on seeing bullish fair value gaps being created, and then there was this order block here. Then we came down to the 15-minute time frame. We saw this change of character. We saw the change of character. We saw the I think there was a bullish FVG. Okay, there wasn't any bullish FVG on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, there was a bearish one. No bullish. Check the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, it seems it was on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, we were so close to hitting TP. It was so crazy. So two trades, one win, one loss. Not bad. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. That was day one of trading every day until I become profitable. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and peace out.